You, Princess? You know, you want a prediction about the weather. You're asking the wrong Phil. I'll give you a winter prediction. It's going to be cold, it's going to be gray, and it's going to last you for the rest of your life.
It's felt a little bit like that, hasn't it? Another Groundhog Day in store for us. A big thank you to Deborah for sending that Groundhog Day clip to my Facebook page. I really appreciate it because that's how we felt for the last couple of weeks, so it's good that I'm overly optimistic, right? And we're starting to see those changes coming into play. Moisture that's already moving into the northwest, and it is going to increase the cloud cover over the Gem State today, but we won't notice it here in the Treasure Valley as that stratus layer is still firmly in place with our temperature inversion. Now up in the mountains, though, I said yesterday, probably our last sunshiny day that we're seeing up there because this moisture that's moving in, it will mean snow for above 6,500 feet as early as midnight tonight. That's when we're looking at that snow to start to fall in those central mountains, but it could also mean some freezing rain in the lower Treasure Valley and also in the Baker City area of eastern Oregon. Now, because of the inversion that's in place, that's why we could see that freezing rain. If the snowflake melts in the warm layer, that's up in the higher elevations, then it will not refreeze until it hits the surface, and then we get a glaze of ice. So again, watching out for that with that winter weather advisory. I will keep a very close eye on this for tomorrow morning's commute. And we will actually even see possibility of this plume of moisture, meaning 3 to 6 inches of snow piling up in our central mountains. So some great news there. That high pressure ridge is being suppressed to the south, and the system, even though it's going to our north, is actually going to help to bring a colder air mass into place for us. And that means that it will be difficult for the inversion to reform. If we have cold air aloft, then that means that there's nothing to hold our cold air in the valley. We're getting a nice mixing happening throughout our atmosphere. So hopefully no more hazy inversion for us, at least not for a while, and we're in for our temperatures to moderate as well, even though it is a colder air mass. Here's a look at my Treasure Valley forecast for today. Possibility of morning flurries, a lot like what we saw yesterday, but I don't think it will be as significant as what we saw yesterday morning. In the Magic Valley, not as cold as it was yesterday. Twin Falls only made it up to 25 as a high yesterday. The inversion was widespread throughout the southern part of the state yesterday. West Central, Boise Mountains cooling off, not close to that 40-degree mark anymore, and that'll be the case as that inversion gets mixed out. We'll start to see the mountains colder than the valleys. So this is more moderated. This is what we should be seeing for this time of year. And in the East Central Mountains, probably pretty mild temperatures today, but that won't be the case for long as those changes come into play. Icy commute tomorrow. I'll keep a close eye on it for you. Showers likely in the early morning Thursday, maybe again on Friday as well. But you may notice some great news here, and that's the sunshine peeking through the cloud cover and milder temperatures. Spencer, Rachel?
All right, thanks a lot, Bree. Well, as we've